Patience is a virtue. Everything in life takes time. Stay focused. Stay consistent. Stay on your grind. You'll be able to watch it. We gonna post it.
I'm telling you, I am, and I'm gonna point it out, and I'm gonna highlight that. I'm gonna highlight it and send it.
Nah, he got paid. He got paid. He took a pay cut. LeBron, just to get where he needed to go at. The nigga did what he had to do, and then after that, that nigga was like, "Hey man, nigga ain't taking no pay cuts no more like that. You gotta pay me."
That was a sacrifice, right? That was a sacrifice.
That's what I'm telling you.
Okay.
That he wanted to do.
What's the right that he wanted to do? Just because you don't want to do what you want to, just because you don't want to do X, Y, Z, doesn't mean that the next man is
that he wanted to do.
So you can't talk bad on niggas that's out here hustling.
I never did.
Well, you are.
No, you was. You said if a nigga don't take $1 million to wear a dress, that nigga's stupid, and that nigga don't want to take care of his family. And I said, that don't mean another opportunity ain't gonna come up. He ain't gotta go against his morals just to make money. So I'm against that.
Eminem said you only get one shot. Do not miss a chance to blow. You may not never have another opportunity. Who knows? We're talking about big executive producers that runs these movies, bro.
When you got the talent, you're gonna get another opportunity. That's my point.
All right, you're gonna do low budget movies for the rest of your life.
That don't mean that.
No. Who fucking knows, bro?
And,
who knows?
And look, you might do that one role, and that might be your last role. You might not even that might be the only amount of money you get.
Hey, I tell you this.
It can happen like that.
This Friday.
That don't mean stuff gonna be in your favor because you do it one time.
Friday was supposed to be a low budget movie.
How many motherfuckers that's one hit wonders right now that had a hit?
Friday.
You don't hear about them no more.
Music wise.
Yeah, it's a lot of motherfuckers that done had one hits, done got the money, probably done did some shit against their will, and them niggas ain't got shit. But you got some niggas that still, they probably doing shit against their will, or, you know, but what I'm telling you is, if you do something against your will, you still was willing to do it, so that's my whole point. You wanted to do that.
Offer niggas money, and it was up to them to succeed that. When you
means you wanted to do it.
When you sign any kind of contract, it tells you the work that you need to do and when you need it done, when they need it done by. So when niggas can't contribute that and make that happen, they become one-hit wonders. Why? Because they get dropped from a label. Okay. Now look at Buddy from Everybody Getting Tipsy. That's like family. Not speaking bad or down on him, but he chose not to get in the music industry. Maybe he seen something he didn't want to see. Or maybe he didn't think that the money was like it was supposed to be. Who fucking knows? But he came out with that hit, and he don't make music no more. If he do, it's underground, and it's only for the fan base he got, right? But he's not worldwide. Now, you take it for a nigga that's like Nelly, that's in St. Louis. That nigga done made money. He done made music. He done put out.
That's not what we were talking about. We talking about niggas that do things for money, and just because you do things for money one time, that don't mean that you're going to have this longevity career like how you talking about a nigga that won't do things for money, and he still could be rich, and he still could come out on top.
Let's break that down.
You can't say that. That was my whole point of saying niggas could do something for money, can have a one-hit wonder career.
Break it down. If they call Mike and say, hey, we love your album, we want to sign you on, and this contract is negotiated between me, them, and my lawyer, and if that contract doesn't succeed my substantials, or we can negotiate it, I don't want no parts of it. Right? But if I take parts of it, I have a numerous amount of time to do what the fuck they say that I gotta do within this contract. If I don't get it done, then guess what? Automatically, my contract is suspended, which means that I start back from the root. I go back to number one, a nobody, right? A nobody. And that's what a lot of artists go to. A lot of these niggas just take a pay cut and just leave it like that. Oh, we finna give you $700,000. This single is popping. We want to make money off of it. Okay, but instead of them doing that and using their name that this record label got popping, they say, fuck it, I'm gonna take this $700,000 and I'm gonna blow it off. Instead of being smart like a nigga like me or like you and investing into making more music so they can make more money. Okay? So you
Yeah.
got a
See,
lot of
now when it come to business, nigga, I know you ain't finna sign certain shit, nigga, if the stipulations ain't. But that's my whole point. Just because you don't sign a contract and the stipulations ain't right, don't mean something else ain't gonna come along and it gonna follow you back. Or you might make yourself rich by investing your money in yourself.
you can. But you gonna always have the higher man trying to come and buy you out.
Oh
Right?
yeah,
You
but
heard
I'm just saying, like if it's like Young Dolph, they was offering him all that money, but he still bet on himself. He ain't take it. That don't mean that. I'm just saying. I'm just using it for example. Hold on, just listen to me. That don't mean because he ain't take the money, he ain't gonna still be successful.
Let me piggyback. He did. He had made a little video skip it when he came out. There was a column that said they offered
With the
him like
contract shit,
some shit like that, and he turned it down.
turned it down.
He ended up going to sign with Empire and built his own shit. All right, I'm not saying that you're wrong, bro.
That's my point. That I'm saying all along.
But you're playing lottery with yourself because just because it happened to him doesn't mean that it can happen to you or it can happen to the next man. All right, some people got to understand and weigh their options. Listen, I came up with a good hit. This and that. Lil Boat came out with a good
But you
hit.
know what? Hey, you know what? You know what this made me think of? Either way, it's still even if you get that money, you still have to know how to invest that money. So it all depends on the person anyway. Cause you know you got dumb niggas around this shit. Nigga get some money, they don't know what the fuck to do with it. You feel me?
If I got paid $1 million to wear a man bag, a man purse in a movie, and they never
You
told
can
me,
still go broke after that. You feel me? If you don't know what to do with it. You feel me?
I won't.
I ain't saying you would. I'm saying in general.
Exactly,
In
because
general.
certain everybody is different when it comes to situations. I'm
And
not
money.
niggas would think that Mike could go buy this Lamborghini and Mike could go buy this property. No, I won't. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take 500,000 and I'm gonna invest it and fuck around and make my own movie. Why? Because I just pulled in damn near the whole world after watching this movie. They know who I am. Everywhere I go, they say, "Oh, that's Mike from XYZ movie," right? So I'm gonna take my money and invest it, and then
In yourself.
myself and make my own movie because I got the fan base now.
And then you can get somebody else to do the same shit you did.
That's what Rod Wave did. Rod Wave signed a contract with a record label and then bought himself out. He took the fan base he had and kept giving them everything they wanted. And now that man is a self-paid millionaire, a solo single art. He is his own artist. He's not under no record label. He's a single artist.
So the moral of the story is basically, no matter what you do in life, if you don't invest in yourself and you take these risks, or even if you hold out, you gotta have a plan.
It's about the outcome. That's what
you gotta have a fucking plan, because if you ain't got that will to keep striving to get what you gotta get, and open your own door, or somebody else gonna have to open the door for you. Either or.
Lawrence. He played in House Party, and then he did so good at House Party, he took the role on it for playing Martin. And then he played Martin, but when he played Martin, he had Shanae role. But then after Martin doing the Shanae, he ended up coming out with movies after movies after movies after movies after movies. Right? Cool. Look at Jamie Foxx. Jamie Foxx, when he played in Living Colors, he had to play a fucking ugly ass girl, I forgot her name, right? But then Jamie Foxx got his own TV show. Then he played movies after movies after movies after movies. Wesley Snipes, so forth and so on and so on, right? My thing is that you gotta be
Wesley Snipes will address too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. My thing is that you have to be willing to take acting as what acting is, and not as a actual living substantial to sometimes to get where you. A lot of niggas that's it. Like, I never seen Denzel in a dress, right? But Denzel had to make he had to play in roles that he was uncomfortable playing. Right? Right? And so it don't have to be gay roles.
And that's my point. If you do it, that was your choice. It just took that amount of money for you to do it, or whatever circumstance it was for you to do it. But if you don't do it, and you feel like that's something you want to do, you got to still live with your decisions either way it goes. If you do it or not, that you got to live with your decisions.
I'm gonna be honest with you right now, and we on right now. If they was to make a Malcolm X sequel, because I'm light skinned, I got the red beard, and they tell me that I got to cut my dreadlocks off to play this role, right? They're gonna offer me $1, and I'm gonna get my lawyer or my crew, my staffing, and I'm like, nope, I'm not doing it for $2 million. If I'm cutting my dreads, because my dreads is what I believe in. This is my belief. This is my morals. I'm not cutting it off for $2 million. They're gonna have to give me more. And I know I'm gonna kill the shit out this movie, but they're gonna have to give me more. And my people's contact them and they say, no, we're not gonna offer it. What's the next offer? And they come with the next. It's just like going to a lawsuit, right? And we get down to the bottom offer. If they bottom offer meets my standards, so be going these dreads. I need that money. That's
what I'm saying.
Listen.
If you're willing to do it.
I'm gonna tell you why. Because I'm gonna do that, right? I'm gonna do that.
But me personally, if cutting my dreads off, all I'm saying, if me personally, if my dreads was against my morals, it's no amount of money that's gonna take for me to do it. No role, and I'll make money somewhere else. That's all I'm saying.
I'm gonna explain that because they didn't say I gotta cut my dreads and burn them. They said I gotta cut them. So I'm gonna cut my dreads. I'm gonna keep them in the Ziploc. And then after I make this movie, 6-7 months go on, I'm gonna get my shit restitched in. I got the money. I could do that, right? I could do that. I got $8 million and I'm face of this movie. I could do that, right? So I'm not betraying myself. I'm just getting paid and it's a hustle. I'm out here hustling and jeopardizing myself every day that I go on, right? So it's a hustle. So after I made this movie and we did every scene and they put it together and this movie dropped and I'm getting my royalties, on top of getting my pay and my bank account full, when I get a little fro, guess what? I'm going to go and I'm going to pay X amount of Z to get my dreadlocks restitched right back in. And sometimes you ain't got to do that because it's Hollywood.
Patience is a virtue. Everything in life takes time. Stay focused. Stay consistent. Stay on your grind. It's a God.
My splash, yeah.